In today's lesson, we are going to be going through our Essential Elements book, page 5, which is exercises 6 through 9. Before we get started playing, we're going to go over this yellow box that says theory, and we're going to learn a couple of new terms. The first one is clef. A clef indicates a set of notes. So for example, for viola, you read alto clef, and the alto clef is also called the C clef. As you'll see, it has a couple of lines, and then it almost looks like a capital B, and the line that goes in the middle of the two B humps is the C line. So you can count up or down from the C line and know exactly what note you're on. Listed out in your book are all the line notes and the space notes. So you can use that to help you memorize whatever is easiest for you. The next thing is time signature. The time signature tells us how many beats are in the measure and what kind of note gets the beat. So for example, in 4/4, it's written as a 4 over a 4, kind of like a fraction, but without the line in the middle. The top note means how many beats are in the measure. So there's 4 beats in 4/4, and the quarter note, 4 is like 1/4 quarter note, gets the beat. So we would have 4 quarter notes in one measure of 4/4. The last thing written here is double bar. When you see 2 lines, a thick line and a thin line at the end, that means the song's over. Now we're going to play number 6. We'll be playing between the D and the A string, our top 2 strings, and we're going to say the names of the notes out loud as we play. Make sure you're following along in your book and just playing with me to make sure your ears know that we're doing the same thing. 1, 2, ready, go. D, 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 rest. A, rest. D, D, A, D, 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 rest. There's a double bar. End of the song. Number 7. 1, 2, ready, go. D, A, D, rest. A, D, A, rest. D, A, D, A, D, 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 rest. Great job. All right, now we have another yellow theory box. The first term is a repeat sign. This is where at the end of the double bar, there are also 2 dots. This means go back to the beginning and play it all again. The second thing in the theory box is counting. So not only do we need to know the names of the notes as we play, but we need to know where they are in relation to the time in the meter. So in our book, it wants us to think in eighth notes. So we already know that there are 4 quarter notes to each measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we cut a quarter note in half, we get an eighth note. And so that every beat that happens between, the smaller beats that happen between the big beats, we're going to call them and. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So there's still 4 big beats, but we're saying an and in between each one, which represents the eighth notes. All right, so number 8, I'm going to do 2 times. The first time I'm going to do it just saying the note names like we've been doing previously. Then we'll do it again and we'll do the counting. Now I will do the repeat both times. All right, here we go. 1, 2, say the note names. D, D, rest, rest. A, rest, rest. D, rest. A, rest. D, A, D, repeat. D, D, rest, rest. A, rest, rest. D, rest. A, rest. D, A, D, rest. Okay, now this time we'll do the counting. All right, so we won't say the names of the notes. We're still going to play it, but we're going to say 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. It's kind of hard because there's nowhere to take a breath, so do your best. 1, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Good job. Do that a few times if you need to. All right, the last exercise we're going to do for today is number 9. It asks you to write in the counting before playing. We don't write in our books, but definitely think about it. the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and as a continual pulse that's happening while we play. All right, but we're going to say the note names. 1, 2, ready, go. D, rest. A, rest. A, D, rest. A, D, rest, rest. D, A, D, repeat. D, rest. A, rest. A, D, rest. A, D, rest, rest. D, A, D, rest. All right, great job. Happy practicing.